Hello everyone, and welcome back to day 3 of my 100... How did I know this thing? Anyways, welcome back to day 3 of my thing. Quick side note, I don't know what's going on, but it's making me re-authenticate all my stuff again, even though it's connected. It's really weird. Okay. Alright, so cool. The chat's back. Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of get started. For those of you who randomly decided to tune into this one instead of all the other ones, long story short, I am working on doing the 100-man battle challenge because I started around Thanksgiving. This is all off camera. This is the only thing I've done on camera besides just talk about it. But anyways, so I've been working on trying to get to do the 100-man battle challenge in order to get Ho-Oh. I've snagged all the shadow Pokemon, purified them all, and I just gotta get Ho-Oh. This is the thing. This is what we're working on. I found out last time that you do not click this. You have to specifically click continue. Did not know that last time. Or I didn't really I guess I didn't think about it. I'm like, oh, we have to go here, and you select that, and then you get the option to continue or reset or whatever. And I was wrong. So lovely. So that's why I had to start over, which is why we're at 40 instead of potentially 75 or 80. Anyways, yeah, so I doubt I'm not probably going to be up for too long. We're not really doing anything for New Year's that I'm aware of. We'll see how long I'm on this for. But the goal, I would love to get another 40 done, minimum. So be on 80. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, talk about some of the stuff we're doing, what Pokemon I'm going to pick. In this case, you got a lot of Pokemon that don't like Charizard. You have one that wouldn't mind Charizard, which is Flaffy, so I'm going to pick out Swampert. Simply because not only could he knock out Flaffy, but an Ice Beam to the face will ruin all these bug guys' day. Including the Gloom, but we'll probably swap out for Gloom. As for the last one, I see a lot of flying types. I only have one for Flaffy, but admittedly, the only thing that's scary to Swampert is really Gloom. So I'm going to go Raichu, because my other Pokemon just won't do as effectively with that. And as I said before, especially because I probably see more people probably viewing this in the archives than as it's happening. But yeah, so with all of that said, we're going to just keep going. So I just, right before this, I did see something interesting. I saw, the 30th anniversary. And I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. But before that, I don't know if he's here yet because he dropped in the first one. Oh, sweet. There's the Gloom, so I have to go about Swampert. But, so before that, real quick, I don't know if he's in there because I noticed he put a thing on in our little chat in his Discord server. Is everyone ready for oh, what was it? Stranger Things finale? Yes, I literally just got finished getting caught up. Tomorrow, me and my brother are gonna go see the finale in theaters, so that's gonna be kind of fun. Definitely interested. I'm gonna try not to spoil too much stuff. I'm probably not gonna talk too much. I'm just the one thing that I won't deny. I'm really hoping that they don't me personally. I hope they don't kill off any of the main cast. that'd make me sad. But it is, I mean, it is the finale. They're not planning on doing anything after this that I'm aware of. So that's usually when they like to kill characters. Like, I hate that. I just, I don't know. There is one character that I'm like, okay, if that happens to that character, whatever. Who knows? So, we are moving forward with this. Let's see. Okay, so right now we see a lot of Pokemon that Swampert's going to ruin the day of. Ariados is not that. It's going to be fine. Corphish, we can probably 2-hit KO a Corphish with Earthquake. I think that's what we did already. Rhyhorn, blah blah blah. Houndoom, not a problem. We'll probably go Breloom because I think he can knock out more Pokemon. And just because, probably Umbreon. To try to ruin Wobbuffet's day if he ruins our day, right? That's how it works. Okay, there's the Ariados. It is dual poison, I'm pretty sure, so I'm pretty sure this should be super effective. There are some, like, do I remember if Bug resists ground? No, I don't think it does. That or I'm wrong and it's not dual poison type. It's been a while, like I said. So far, not the most damage we've taken so far, but definitely interesting. So back to the 30th anniversary. It's coming up in basically 2 months, you know, the end of February. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really hoping that we get some nice, switch to search for that. But I'm really hoping that we get some cool announcements, especially like new games, things like that. So kind of here's what I'm kind of expecting. First off, you're gonna have your general. Here's all your, of course, man. Oof, I don't like, you know. Let's just go for it. I don't like Wobbuffet. This does not KO. Don't use counter. Okay, good. Thank you for being dumb. I mean, okay, I have Surf and Earthquake, so who knows which one I'd use. So it's a 50-50. But still, that is... I do not like Wobbuffet. I don't. Especially in a challenge where I'm trying not... Like, it wouldn't be too bad if I would like to... Obviously, we have 42 continues, so I'm not super worried about not having enough chances if I do fail any. But you kind of want to keep the streak going, you know? You just got to keep the streak going. So let's hopefully we can do it. So, let's see. I guess I'll rate on this. It's an interesting lineup. Okay, first off, we're gonna start with Raichu. Okay, last time he did start with Chinchou. So, that's gonna be sad if he does. Swampert for both the Chinchou and the Pikachu. I guess we'll do Breloom, because Charizard's not gonna have a good time. Breloom could potentially have a good time, but again, we're talking about... Good, you didn't start with him, and Mudkip is not a ground type. Cool. So let's see. So for the 30th, I still, like, some things I'm expecting, like, you're gonna see, they might, like, show off some new cards, something, like, they could have something, I think, what was it, like, the 25th, where they had that, like, special, like, I forget what it was. Like, what, I can't think of what they called it. Basically, like a briefcase that opened up and you had like a little battle area to play like the TCG, and it came with like modern old school cards. First off, that was awesome. I wish I had that set. I would have loved that set. That looked awesome. Because I actually do like playing the actual card game. Maybe at some point I can actually like start recording playing the card game, but I'd have to have an opponent. And yeah, I guess I could just play live, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's not impossible to play live. So that wouldn't be terrible, I suppose. I don't know. Let's do comments. Would you want me to play live? I haven't played it in I don't know how long. Yeah, it really hasn't been a while. It really has been a while since I played it. I think I don't play it that often anymore because I don't know. I just have been doing other things mostly. But hey, people wouldn't mind watching it. I wouldn't mind getting back into it. I do plan on eventually getting back into it, but I'd also like an actual real-life opponent that I could play and actually start collecting the cards again. Yeah, there's the whole scalpers things, and they're... yeah, it kind of sucks. I haven't really noticed something like that at our Walmart, but then again, I would potentially go and like get a ton of cards, but part of that is because I actually want them to play the game, not just to sell them to other people. I don't know how people think about that. Like, what are your thoughts? If someone gets them, like, just goes to Walmart and buys out their stock because they actually are fully into it, they don't get it by them to sell it. Yeah, they don't get him to sell them necessarily. So basically, the scalper, they actually do get him because they actually do want to play the game. Would that change their mind on someone who did something like that? So back to this. Swampert is a given. I guess Breloom is a good second because he ruins the days of a lot of these guys. Too many ground types for Raichu. I'm thinking Charizard. Yeah, we'll go Charizard. He's neutral to a couple of them, and definitely super effective. Could do some damage to some of them, like him. But I'm glad that he didn't have to go, because he could easily have a rock move that ruins my day. But instead, we get to Earthquake him and one shot. As far as I'm aware, none of these guys have EVs, even if you get further up. So if it one-shots one, it's going to one-shot if it outspeeds one, it's going to outspeed the other one. You, I believe, is... I'm not worried about that, because I think... Isn't Crown this bug? No, it's neutral. Never mind. You see what I mean? Things like Bug, I don't remember. I remember like your core ones. But like Bug, it's hard to remember. Okay, maybe that's not the best option. Never mind. Alright, we're just going to switch to Surf. They can thaw out because I had it. Because I forget which one I was doing. But I was doing this in the main game. And one of the jerks was just being so mean and they froze me. Wait, no. I think I was actually trying to snag something. I don't know. So yeah, Charizard would have actually had too bad of a time here. Because like, literally, these are the three that I'm like, yeah, Charizard could handle it. No, without issue. Yeah, he... Like, Mr. Dunsparce here does, have, like, better defenses and stuff, but... So with that being said, I think... Am I off on my count? So back to the 30th. You're going to see all the mobile things getting something. Like, I do play Pocket, but I don't battle other players too much because it's way too... Oh, this is... I thought I was off. Yeah, I thought I was off. Don't ask me why I did it that way. Because I felt like it. You have to give, respect to every single one we fight by displaying it. Let's see. Okay, really, the ice one is the... Okay, so Swampert for everyone, except the ice guy. Charizard because he can take out the ice guy, and Magnemite. Yeah. I guess for my last one, I guess Breloom because he's good against 3, technically 4, so not terrible. It's mostly because if Sky Uppercut did not have that annoying thing, it would not bother me as much. I'm gonna try to stay in. Mostly because I don't think Psyduck is gonna have any issues with me, and I'm more... Oh, yeah. KO 1, KO the all. Oh, KO all of them. I think it was Golduck I hit before. It's hard to remember. Like, we've gone through a lot of these guys by now. Really, like, we're on 44 plus, which is like a lot. I don't even want to think about counting. My multiplication just does not want to work right now. But, yeah. Let's see. What other fun things is going to happen for, Oh yeah. So yeah, I play Pocket. At this point, I mostly just treat it as just collecting. I don't... Occasionally, I'll, like, have fun and play against, like, the AIs and stuff. But it's way too RNG based for me, and I just don't like it. Because seriously, because like, there's no way you search your deck. Everything's RNG. Blah blah. It's just blah. So I think I tried to get a little bit more competitive when it started. I think part of that was at the start. So, okay. We want... I'm gonna just lead with Swampert. Actually, no. Raichu, Swampert, and we'll go Alakazam. Yeah. 2 of them... Raichu's fine with, and if he doesn't show up, we can pivot. Mostly because I don't like the idea of swapping into Raichu if I can help it. Let's see what happens. Unless he randomly has like an Earthquake. Oh, okay. What I was hoping, but you never know. Snubble. That is perfectly fine because I'm not using the physical. Let's see, what other things in 20th? Do got to switch for you. Honestly, there isn't too much that I'm really like whatever. So the mobile things, I still want to get back into what was it called? Pokemon Unite. That was a fun, but I need people to play with. Like, yeah, I just need people to play with. And then I dabbled a little bit here and there in the one that... What's that one? No, not Champions. Dang it. It's the one that you, like, actually recruit trainers. For Masters. Yeah, I dabbled a little bit in that one. It's fine. You know? And I'm not saying it's bad, I just haven't played because I've just been doing other things. So you'll expect things with those things. More TCG stuff. As for the mainline games, I really am hoping that Swampert is super versatile. I guess, Charizard, and we'll go with Umbreon. Not what I wanted to see. It has a quick and easy switch, though. Now, there are talks about them doing potentially having like the new Wind and Waves being announced. I think it's plausible. At the very least, I feel like we'll get some kind of like teaser or something like they did with like Scarlet and Violet, that little live action thing, and mostly just like something like that. That's more what I'm expecting. Not really expecting more than that. It would be cool if they'd had more than that, but I'm not expecting more than that. Oh, next thing, I feel like this game, Pokemon Colosseum and XD, I feel like those two games will be finally... Actually, I would be... If they don't drop before then, I have a feeling they probably will be dropped that day. They'll be like, and you can play these games on this day, yay! If they... I think it's specifically be free, essentially, to the games with compatibility. Which, yeah, that's something I am really kind of hoping for. Because, like, don't get me wrong, Colosseum and XD, they're great games, but you only get, like, access to 84 Pokemon. Not counting, I guess, if they evolve, you know? But out of 300, that's still not too many. Not to mention, as much as it sucks to say, a lot of them are Johto Pokemon. So they're not even as good. And it's sad, because the other thing is, because you see all these trainers, they're not restricted to those 84 Pokemon. I guess 86 if you count Umbreon and Espeon. So you see, like, Trico and Staryu and... actually, I think you can get Staryu in one of these games. But you can get these Pokemon... You see them, but you can't actually use them. Granted, you actually can't anyways in the story, but still. I know a lot of it is because they're scared that, like, they probably don't want you to, like, be able to rewind and, if they don't want you to be able to rewind it and things like that. Charizard, Alakazam, I guess Breloom. Sure, we'll go with that. I'm not expecting Charizard to fall. The one would be Lombre, which of course is out first. Because I'm pretty sure he's a 2-hit KO. And the Fake Out. I don't like the Fake Out. I think he actually has more grass moves than water moves, but I know he has, there's a lot of them he can learn. So... he's still a little scary, won't lie. Oh! Huh. I was positive that was a 2-hit KO. Huh. Well, we should... yeah, we're smooth sailing from now. The rest of them don't have anything that's gonna... it scares me, anyways. Wait, we're on... there we go. So... either way, yeah, okay, first off, I will say this. If they somehow do that and announce some form of new way to play those, like, Gen 1 through 3, I will totally 100% the complete Pokedex is on there. And admittedly, I might stream them. Stream it? I really hope, it's even if they do like Gen 1 and 2, like, I want some from Stadium 1 and 2. Because to me, those are the actual DLCs to those games. That's what I see them more as. Yes, they can be played separately and all that. But to me, it's just, to me, those are so. Anyways, to me, they are mainly, Okay, who we picking? Okay, Swampert, because he's Swampert. I guess Charizard and Newell, I guess. I'm not very happy about those other three options. I guess I could have gone Alakazam because of the dark types, but I don't know. Oh, wait, sweet. Because he's the main one I was worried about for Raichu. Because, again, he's like, his main thing is using Thunderbolt. He's got a quick attack, sure, but like, how often I actually use quick attack is, who knows. Let's see. Yeah. Either way, I am hoping that we get some version of Pokemon Stadium that can connect to a new version of Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Maybe that's one of the reasons why it's taking so long, because they're trying to implement a way to add them to NSO, but also maybe like restrict their features or something like that. Or just the ability to connect to other ones. Because if you stop to think about it, because technically, like, you might, they are practically the same game, but when it comes to a system, they're technically not the same game. Except actually one, which apparently is BDSP from what I heard. I think it's that one. Where it's literally the exact same ROM. It just has one thing that's flipped that says we can do the BDS, we can do the Brilliant Diamond stuff, or do the Shining Pearl stuff. So, there's that. Okay, let's see. Oh, seared into my eyeballs. Surprised he didn't say anything crystal, huh? Oh, he's got the Johto starters. So he didn't say anything like, we're halfway through. Maybe he will at the end. Okay, who are we using? His team is a lot more balanced type-wise than I would prefer. You do have 2 water types. Okay, so Raichu's a good option. Then, of course, Swampert is always, just about always good. And Charizard. We'll go Charizard. Mostly because if he uses Bayleaf... Okay, good. I'm actually glad you started with Murkrow. But mostly because if he uses Bayleaf, I would like something to swap into. We can swap into Charizard. Yeah, will he primarily just be there to cover Bayleaf? But, I mean, let's face it. Yeah, it's not going to be that bad. Crocodile. You're not using all weak to electric Pokemon, are you? If I see Celio, I'm gonna laugh. I already laughed, but still. No, okay, cool. I don't get to laugh. But, yeah, Thunderbolt. Dang. What are you doing? Okay, that's fine. Are you going... Cool. It was practically an Oko anyways. Alright, we are halfway done. Okay. Oh wait, it's more like Kryl? Oh yeah, there's no S in that. I still wonder where these names come from. Continue! Yay! Alright, we get to move forward. Okay, yeah, there's one more round that's in the lava area. I'm pretty sure the 60s is when we leave. Yes. I kind of don't like the fact that he's like, first off, he's off to the corner, so it's easy to like, okay, I just want to keep going. So like, do you still get the Poke Coupons if you don't talk to this guy? Who knows? That would suck. You go through that whole thing, you don't even think to stop to talk to him, and I don't know, maybe I don't know, I haven't actually tried to go through the door, but I kind of don't want to because I kind of want the Poke Coupons just to have the Poke Coupons. Okay, this is interesting strategy. A lot of flying types. So we'll go Raichu, Swampert, and no, I'm not like I want to use Umbreon specifically for Girafarig, but I don't think I need Umbreon specifically for Girafarig. There's enough bug types. We'll go Charizard. Yeah, I thought about Alakazam specifically for some, but Ninjask. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Really, I'm kind of hoping we don't see Girafarig. I have an answer to him, but ooh, that's never nice to see. So let's see. So as for the new Pokemon games, that Generation 10, like I heard about the leak or whatever with Wind and Waves. First off, it's not confirmed until it's confirmed, right? So even if you use Agility, you didn't even need it. Well, I guess if I swap in the Charizard, I think he might have speed, but anyways. So things are not confirmed till they're confirmed, and we already know they can pivot, you know, because apparently their original idea was going to be a Let's Go Johto, at least according to the leak. Meaning, it is completely plausible that... Okay, that's fine. Did more than what I hoped, I won't lie. But that's Raichu for you. Oof. I don't know if we okay, good. Because, like, I know he's got Quick Attack. And we can survive another Quick Attack. But... yeah, not yet. If he did something else and he still was faster, that would suck. Oh, thank you. Good working with you too. Either way, so the procedurally generated stuff. Don't get me wrong, it is kind of cool and I do kind of like it, but I don't know. I'm torn on it because on the one hand, I do like having like this kind of the same experience each time, but at the same time, I can understand why it would be fun to do it the other way, you know? There's Charizard, Breloom, and let's go Alakazam. Just don't. Okay, that's fine. I don't remember. If, actually, no, I don't know. Have we done a Charizard Loudred matchup? Let's just do it. Let's go for it. Whee! Okay, cool. It Okos. That works perfectly fine for me. So as I said earlier, now, the one thing I won't deny, I actually kind of don't like, is that whole, you get a Pokemon and based off of your experience, basically, it's, ooh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Come on, go through. Alright, we're switching. I am not dealing with that. And you're giving me time to switch, so... never mind, you're not giving me time to switch. Okay. Come on, don't hit yourself. Okay, good. Okay, that is scary. So, confusion sucks. It's actually better in this generation. That is not what I want to see. Do I risk? Yeah, let's just go for it. Don't hit yourself. Don't hit. Okay, good. Woo. Is Psywave one of the ones that will, I'm pretty sure it's based off your level, but I don't remember if it's like, it adjusts its power based off of the level. I'm switching. Yeah, I don't know if it adjusts your, if it adjusts its power based off the level, its level, or attract. Yeah, I had a feeling. Ha! Or if it's specific, or if it's like Sonic Boom or something like, or not Sonic Boom. I think it was fighting type move. It was that it specifically is based off of, like it specifically does your level of damage. Okay. Starting to get into the annoying ones. Confusion is, yeah. I can suck. Charge! Okay. Go! I always hate it when I see the reveal and I have to stop and think about who we use. We're gonna go with Swampert, Raichu. No for Charizard. I'll get in. Of course! I hate it when we can't Oko. Because didn't have to be like, oh my goodness, is it gonna work? Okay. I don't like the fact that I had my stuff lowered. Oof. Double oof. I'm scared to switch because I don't know what he has. And I'm super tempted to pull up a thing that shows his move. That is fine. I will take that. Because it doesn't deal damage. Yes, it powers up like hydro pumps and things like that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Raichu's faster. Because this got like huge power, and I think it has a second possible ability that's not huge power, but I don't think it's Swift Swim. Chidowado! We shall now switch. Back to Swampert. I think I know what was my problem the past 2 days. That's like just getting to. It's like it's so hot in here, in my room. I guess because like I have the door shut, so like I'm getting all the heat that we've had in here. You know. Oh, I could use Surf for the boost, but oh well. This should Oko just the same. Another one is down. Yay! Ah, Bluey, indeed. Yeah, they're starting to get scary. Definitely like it when they have primarily all one type. And I go, oh, Charizard! Oh, Swampert! Like, the first one has practically a full psychic team. That's going to be scary. Of course you got normal. Blarg. That's fine. Breloom, Swampert, Charizard. Let's go. Here we go. I need 3 of these. Okay, there's one. Vigoroth. Hello, hello. Oh, he outspeeds. No. Okay, that's fine. Good, good, good. I'm expecting all these, if they hit, they OHKO, right? Not who I was hoping for, but it's fine. Well, yeah, he's fine. Like, Kekleon is always fun. You always, like, for example, if I had Swampert out, hit him with a Surf, that doesn't take it. Boom, Earthquake. We're good. We move on. No. Earthquake, then Surf. Yeah, because he becomes, again, ground type. That's always fun for me with him. Alright. Are you all done with your warm-up exercises? Oh, that's what those were. That's what those 54 other battles were. Yeah, totally. Totally finished. Okay. First off, Swampert. He can take out a good chunk of these. Raichu, because I have a feeling he's doing a rain team. Potentially, but even if he doesn't, that's still 2 of the 6. Charizard. Let's go. Yeah, it's hard to pick. Let's see who's first. Mightyena, that's fine. Even though he has Intimidate, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that sucks. That is fine. If you're gonna Earthquake you. Speaking of Earthquake, one of the things I noticed about ZA is if you try, you can't use the whole if they're digging Earthquake strat because you actually can't Earthquake if they're underground. Actually, no. I think I was underground once and someone else Earthquaked and I actually didn't take damage. So that's kind of interesting. But with that, so speaking of the battle style, first off, according to the leaks, it's going back to the more turn-based style with like the new games. I don't know. I think it's. Don't get me wrong. I do like the new ones, and I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm not saying I wouldn't like another game in that style. What are you trying to do? Told you he was gonna do rain stuff. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna rain dance. He's all watery now. But I don't know. Especially because like with all the extra stuff, I'm fine with it. But I think one of my problems with the whole every time you play it, it's like something new. Oof, I can't switch. I want to switch. I didn't pick Raichu, right? Yeah, I want to switch to Raichu, but if he Hydro Pumps, I mean, Raichu's down. So we'll just have to go for it. Sadly, I'm neutral to whatever he uses, like Water Pulse. That's not bad. Don't confuse, don't confuse, don't confuse. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, good. I popped it. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, the fact that it could be, okay, one of my problems with the whole RNG dungeon type things is because I'm gonna get to a point of like, oh no, I don't know if I want to come back. And then like, especially if, like you find different Pokemon in different places, like that's one of the things I kind of don't like about the DLC is you have to do, it's RNG to find the right rift to find what you're looking for. I'm fine with like a couple of Pokemon like that, but the fact that every new Pokemon is subjected to that, I kind of don't like, if I'm being honest. Which, to me, that actually does kind of give a little bit more legitimacy to the rumor because of that. But, alright, team. Swampert. Breloom. Charizard, let's go. I guess it just kind of bothers me because I keep thinking, oh, what if I miss something? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I still remember Animal Crossing doing all those, like, those little adventure things. You go to those islands. I hated thinking about, oh, I have to leave. I haven't got everything. Yeah. Speaking of Animal Crossing, I recently got a new Switch. Like, well, not recently, but I got a new Switch, and it hasn't been that long. So I got this new Switch, and it was the OLED, and I've been debating so much about what I want to do because I don't want to add all those profiles again. Because, long story short, when I made my island, just for funsies, I had each of my accounts that I had on there for different reasons, and I gave them each an islander. Part of it was to do silly little things like I liked a little like photography place, and I wanted to go in there and like take different pictures with the characters and stuff. That was one of the goals, and admittedly for extra storage space. So that's what I was kind of hoping for, and I like the design of the island, but part of me kind of wants to just start the island over. But I don't want to lose my character because, mostly because of like the tickets. I know you can transfer, but so I'm debating if I want to transfer the whole island or just the character. Think of this, but then like if I do transfer the character, I don't know who I'm gonna replace replace that old house. Or if you can just like replace it with the same type thing. I don't know. Plus, I have... oh, what's that one? The Islander cat that has like the kind of business casual looking sweater thing, and he's like mismatched eyes. I have him on that, and that's pretty cool. But like one part of me would like to prefer to keep him there. I guess I could always move him. Like... do the move thing, so Alright, Swampert's easy. Charizard can handle at least 3 of them. As for the last one, always hard pick. You know what? Braylon can take out most of them with no problems. As long as it doesn't come like. Every time I think about it, it's like, oh, if it comes down to this versus this, that would suck, but it should be fine. Swampert. Okay, first one, super easy. Surf it up. Is it kind of sad? I kind of wish I could turn off battle animations just to make this a little quicker. There he is. You're gonna pick out spikes, aren't you? You silly ghost. I guess I could have just Earthquake, but... what you got for me, kid? Oh, Swift. Oh. Well, I was expecting spikes. I don't like, but that was a crit, but it's still not a nice crit. Anyways, let's get rid of you. Goodbye. Pelipper! I guess we get to use all of our Pokemon. Oh, darn it. I should have picked Raichu. This is definitely worst case scenario. Oh, maybe not worst case, but I mean, it's fine. You know, Ice Beam's neutral, so we'll go with Ice Beam. I don't really want to use Takedown unless I have no other options. It's 3-hit KO. Definitely is now. Oh, please tell me he does not have Swallow. Never mind, it's a 2-hit KO. Positive is more than half, but I guess it was like a range type thing. Alright. Writer, View. It's kind of like View, like Vroom Vroom. Almost done with Area 60. Or 6, not 60. Like, it makes sense. Area 1 is from, you know, 1 to 10, etc. But to me, I want to say, like, I want to base it off of, like, the 10's place. So, even though this is Area 6, I keep wanting to call it something else. Anyways, what are we doing? We are doing Swampert, we are doing Charizard, and we are doing our good buddy... Dang it. I'm going Breloom. Yeah, because I was thinking Raichu for like the 2 water types. And yes, Breloom is a grass Pokemon. But his track record with pure water types isn't the best at the moment. Like, from what I've seen. He typically does not OHKO. Thunderbolts usually OHKOs. But his dual typing will help with other Pokemon. Like, plus, you know, he can type... Okay, no, actually not dual type. But he can take on, like, the rock ones. And it does a pretty decent amount of damage as long as they don't use, should be fine. It's a weaker... Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully we don't get to Breloom versus them. But, like, as long as they don't use, like, some psychic move or something like that, they should be fine. But it is Soul Rock. It's fine because he should easily go down to a Surf. I know if it's double battles, it doesn't go down, but those are double battles. This is not a double battle. So you get to take the full 95 part of the attack. Or is it 90? I forget. And the Jump Pluff for last. We are swapping. Yes, an Ice Beam could potentially finish him, but I don't want that speedy little booger to Giga Drain me. You see? He used Giga Drain. Now he gets a taste of Fire and Flying type. What do you think? Yeah, it didn't seem like it had a good meal. Okay, let's move on. Flame Power! Ooh. Alrighty. Excuse me for my yawn. Alright. So, well, 2 of your Pokemon were blue. Because he said that losing makes you blue. No, you're already blue. 2 of your Pokemon were blue anyways. I'm thinking like half your team was blue. Oh, everything about Pokemon. Okay. That's the thing, even if you know everything about Pokemon, there's still weak points. Like the fact that you had 3 Pokemon weak to fire! Anyways, Charizard's a no-brainer. I'm gonna go Swampert and Alakazam. Yes, the Cacturne does suck, and if it comes down to just those two, I've lost. But it shouldn't come down to just those two. Instead, he sends out a Breloom that's going to get a flamethrower to the face. I don't remember if this one-shots. Oh, it's a crit, so yeah. Because, like, I can't remember if it's a 2-hit KO or an OHKO. But with the crit, it didn't matter. Yay, Smirkle! I mean, yeah, you can know... okay, I guess technically if you know every single possible strategy that comes with Pokemon, it's possible to create an unbeatable team, right? But, you didn't. You had a little bit of a flaw. And he disappears like all the rest. I wonder what they do. Do they get, like, teleport out of there, or jump off the cliff? That's why they really say the same thing every time. Because they're really ghosts, or like robots or something. So they yeet themselves off, and they lose. Okay. Interesting. Raichu gonna get some love this turn. Give some to good old Swampert. And for our final trick, let's go Breloom. There's enough there that Breloom would like to go up against, like Sharpedo, Seadra, and Sneasel. Hypnotop would be neutral. Golbat and Giraffe you don't want to, but... not who I was hoping you started with. I won't lie. Maybe if I do this again, I might get a lot more like strategic and like, oh, I should use this strategy, things like that. Ooh. I just want to heal my Raichu now. Stupid crit. You outspeed a Sharpedo, right, Raichu? Good. You OHKO a Sharpedo, right, Raichu? Good. Okay. Let's see Golbat. Yes, thank you. This better be an OHKO. If this is like I barely hang on. Like, this is a Raichu. Good. This is so far the scariest we've gotten. And we're only at 60. So now we just gotta do about the same number we did yesterday. Alrighty. So I want to just go to the end. Well, let's see. I guess you could stop via the door just to see. Yeah, we're on the outside now. Yay! Yeah, it's kind of scary and super hot in there. Now it's nice to have a nice warm breeze. I should turn on my fan. Alright, Raichu, Swampert. Why Swampert? Well, because of Ice Beam, primarily. And Salamences don't like Ice Beam. we'll go Charizard to the last one. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was super serious. I don't know who goes first. I'm so I won't lie, there's a part of me that's confused about... Oh no, not again! Okay, we're good. We're good. Even Ratchet's like, are you serious? Let's go. Alrighty. One more down. The widget stopped again. I don't know why it does that. This should be an Oko. I know I think he does have deceptively high special defense, but he's got quad weak to water. There ain't no way. Anyways, chat's back. So if you said anything during that time, say hi. And if you haven't, still say hi, because it's nice to say hi to people, you know? Ooh, that's maybe a little scary. Oh, crit. Ooh! Okay, what are we hitting with? That is fine. I'll take a growth. Yeah, that should be fine. Because to me, unless it's like increasing defense or something, like, you're going down, dude. Especially if it's a 2-hit KO. Dude. Alright. One more win. Okay. Find beauty and strength. That explains the muscles. I always gotta love it when I have to stop and think. Okay, Swampert, because 3U won't like Swampert. I guess Charizard. Alakazam. It shouldn't. Hopefully, it doesn't come down to whether I picked Alakazam or Breloom, but here we are. Oh, good. He's out first, so I can kill him first. Yay. Earthquake! And down he goes! Or she. Looks like a little sphinx. Alright, you go down to an earthquake as well. Alrighty. And you also go down, but instead to a surf. So, as we say, surf's up, dude. Alright, and we move on. Alright, now to 63. Second, I heard someone comment about total victory. Oh, right. Yeah, they're talking about back in the day with, like, when God was talking to the Israelites and fun stuff like that. Breloom Raichu Swampert. Let's go. Just please don't start with Ludicolo. Okay, good. I'm glad you started with him. Because he's definitely the one that Breloom would love to get more acquainted with. The Mega Drain! That's a tasty fish. You survived. That's sadness. Which means I need to swap him out after I knock him out. Nice to know. Okay. I have to swap him. He will not survive a future attack. I mean, future sight. That is fine-ish. Mostly because... Oh yeah, that wasn't that bad. I'm like, dang, did he just like only take a little bit? But I guess the HP bar was like a little glitch. Here we go! Earthquake! Oh, I was hoping for an Oko. Doesn't that hit more than once? Okay, good. Don't like that. Come on. Are you kidding me? That was only like... I was about to say, like, seriously, that's only one out of one. You had the full accuracy move. Oh, that's right. No! No, I forgot! I'm an idiot! There goes my streak. Such an idiot. I was thinking water moves. It's gonna be fine. I'm mad. I did not think about that. Yeah, I know I have 62, but... But, you know, when you got a streak going, you know, you don't want to lose your streak. No. You feel sorry for me? Okay. Well, Swampert's already a go-to. So, Swampert... I guess Charizard Umbreon? I guess. I could have even swapped too. Whatever. Alright, moving forward. Like, especially because, like, it's sad, because on the one hand, because the streak died, I don't, like... I'm like, oh, I don't know how much I'm actually gonna, like, just mess with it and stuff. Oh, you have levitator pressure. You have levitate. No, pressure. Yes. Because it's both from a Shuppet. That'd be weird. And it would be weird if we had What was that? Psywave? No. Will-O-Wisp. Okay. I think one thing I think it's interesting about Japanese Pokemon movie version is it has like a little border around the Pokemon instead of just being like the word. And it even shows that whenever like you actually like get on the title screen. Which I think is kind of interesting. That being said, I do say I think I do like the background of the English version because it's just like I like the lava look instead of like the red huzzah look. Okay, so 64, 63. Because I wasn't thinking about. Okay. Oh, good. Because I wasn't planning on it. Swampert, Breloom, I guess Charizard. Okay, we like to see Golem. That's it when we have a Swampert. And goodbye, Electrode. It is nice to know that he does outspeed Swampert. I'm not exactly surprised Swampert is actually like the speediest Pokemon. But I think he outsped Voltorb, didn't he? Alright, we are good to keep plowing through. That shall be a 2-hit KO. Good. Better miss. How much does he get Papa Bear? Like, does it do more than just restore HP or something? Because that was a minuscule amount. Especially for a berry. Like, seriously, why would you do that instead of like a citrus berry? You're welcome. Alright. Moving forward. See, now when I do the perfect wins, I keep having to do math. You know? I don't know. Can I beat him? Oh, wait. No, that would be correct. Cool Trainer Dazon. I still want to know where they got these names from. Okay. We're going with good old Swampert, good old Charizard, and it was tough to pick a third. Probably not Raichu. I guess Breloom. Goes on, let's go. Rhydon, love to see, love to see. Little surfing. Go to the right arm. Ali Kazam. I think he outspeeds. Yes. Let's see how much we worry if we see a psychic. That wasn't that bad. So it'd be like a 3-hit KO, probably. From if that was psychic. I said we. Earthquake. And Magneton. The last one to go. I was about to change it. Like, no, I have to confirm we got the KO. Alright. 66-6-5. Gonna be really harder once if I have to do it if we lose another one. Continue. $67. Which apparently is a thing now. 6-7. I don't get it. I looked it up. Apparently, it's supposed to mean it's supposed to essentially just be a nonsense word. Speaking of nonsense words, I don't like what you're selling, lady. Okay. Almaldo can knock out most of them. Swampert, and then I don't know. I'll go with Charizard. Because I see 3 bugs. Yes, they're also dual rock types. But, yeah. Hey, Dilly! Meet Breloom. Now, if you're wondering why I haven't nicknamed any of my Pokemon, for 2 reasons. One, I haven't really nicknamed my Pokemon too much anymore. A good reason for that is simply just because I'm just genuinely enjoying just using them. Like, I think their names are already cool as it is. Like, Swampert's a cool name, Charizard's a cool name. But... And it's just... I don't know, I still think that cooler... I think their names are so cool as is. That being said... How dare you? But, that being said... The second reason is because you can only change a nickname once. Like, you can't change a nickname except in the original save file. And since I plan on dexing, like just putting some of these in the box or whatever, I don't want to be like, oh, hey, like, I like these Pokemon, but now I can't, like, use them or something like that, you know? So that is why I would definitely prefer only 1 accuracy drop. This is infuriating. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I was talking about. I need a swap. Was it because, like, seriously, I missed 2? Don't like that. Okay. How many times are you hitting? Okay. That's fine. Oh, nicknaming Pokemon. And so, because of that, like, I'd rather them have their... Since most likely, most of these Pokemon, I'm going to be eventually resetting the save file or whatever that they're from. So, they're always going to be those specific names, and I'd rather just not nickname them. So... I'm really hoping for an Oko there, but that's fine. Is that all that did? Super Special Berry, and all it did was heal it more than a Citrus. Citrus is... I don't know. Alright. So with that out of the way, we'll move on to our next challenge. 68! Alright. Huh. I like to look at it and be like, I like to just look at the team and like, Swampert can take care of that. Not the case here. I mean, he can knock out 3 of the 5 very easily. So, that's not an issue. I don't like the Heracross. I'll run Charizard. I guess... Breloom for the last one? I don't know. Donphan! Are you prepared for your swimming lessons? Let's see. Show me what I taught you. Surf! Ooh, yeah, he wasn't paying attention in swim school, was he? That reminds me. For the longest time, I actually thought that, I don't like that. But for the longest time, I thought Splash was like a counter to Surf. And like, I thought like, if you use Splash after they've surfed, it will like do extra like backtrack damage or something like that. But, you know. Would have been interesting though. Even though it doesn't do anything any other time. But yes, I know it's technically supposed to be a hop, but it still works. You hop in the water, you cause it the splishy splash, the splishy splash back in their face. You know? Alright, moving on to 68. Well, moving on to 69, but we have 68 finished. Almost done with this section. So weird. We've been at this for an hour and a half. I guess it's more 45 minutes, maybe. I don't know. Alright. Swampert for sure. After that... Dang. Okay, Ugh. Okay. Charizard will do a decent amount. And... I guess Raichu? I don't like their more balanced teams. What is up with that? Don't use swagger. Bite is fine. But don't flinch. Because I know that kept happening. How come they get to flinch more than I do when I use that move? Ooh, you have no idea how annoying that is. That's what you get for being a jerk. Yeah, man, I remember I was facing the... Because I was trying to get a lucky egg for my second, like, main, like, little thingamajig I was doing. And we had to beat the Colosseum. In that third battle, confusion, flinches. Why couldn't you just be normal and use an attacking move? Whatever. Attract. No, not fire. Okay. Yeah, no, don't you dare use fire spin. Come. Well, that makes me so mad that you have no idea. I'd rather a move not do much damage than for it to not do anything at all. Like, you have no idea. Wing attack, please. I know she's a cute fox girl, Charizard, but you're enemies, and now you're trapped. What's annoying is that doesn't go away. I'm stuck with Attract until Ninetales is gone. Charizard, if you lose to a Ninetales. Thank you. Now hit! I can't, because I can't switch. Because you know he's going to be using Sticky Confuse Ray. Okay, he didn't... Okay, they set the fire spin back up. That's fine, whatever. Come on, one more. Thank you, Charizard. You had your oogly eyes at the Firefox for long enough. Thank you. Now send out something weak to fire. It's not, but it'll do. Alright, we're flamethrowing. I don't know exactly when Blaze kicks in. We might be close enough. Who knows? Zap cannon. That's fine. It's fine for two reasons. One, We've already made it. We have already lost. That's why I wasn't as worried. I'd rather a Charizard go down and then bring in Swampert safely to knock out the stinking Foxy girl.
Yeah. Don't care to win. I know you're... I know you.
You just like to send out your fox skills, make goo-goo eyes at all your opponents. That's the real reason why you like the battle. I employ a I win strategy. I win. Yeah, I win. I don't like to see that guy right there. I don't like your team. Okay. Swampert, Breloom, Raichu. Probably should have started. I mostly for Gyarados. Should have started with Raichu. I don't know what he's going to start with, which is the annoying part. I don't know what he's going to hit first. So I can swap into Raichu. But if he hits with a good physical move, I guess most of these moves are special. Like Hyper Beam or Thrash. Okay, good. You didn't die, and you should be able to take a second one. But this should kill. Good. Gyarados is probably one of the biggest ones. I'm like, Urgh. Technically, the other one was a... I forget who it was. Yeah, because I don't have Charizard, so I'll go ahead and paralyze you. The biggest threat I wanted to handle with Raichu is gone. Yeah, I say a little bit actually scared because I don't have Charizard. I mean, I have Breloom. You know, Sky Uppercut will KO. Okay. It's so weird that he can learn that, even though, like... I guess it makes sense because, you know, cactuses are typically found in the desert. But, like, the fact that he's not immune to it is the funny part to me. Alright. One more to go. Oof. The one that's the scariest. Okay. Please tell me outspeed. Good. I don't think the Zokos though. Blah. You survive? No! Our streak died again! That's fine. Counter is evil, man. It is pure evil. Now you... Ha! You died to your own Sandstorm. This is why I don't know why you use Sandstorm. Yes, we have 68 continues. So... unless something is really giving me trouble, I don't expect to burn through 68 continues just to get past one guy. I can't even, like, don't get me wrong, there are, like, I think psychic types, I guess, would suck a little bit. Advance. But yeah, a full team of psychic types would kind of suck. I do have Umbreon, but like I said, he still doesn't have that oomph to him. My studies?
What am I studying? Pokemon?
Of course, Kingdra. That totally makes sense. Which doesn't have, like,
Super Potions or something dumb like that.
Charizard. Swampert, for sure. I know he's got 2 grass types. But Kingdra really helped. I mean, Swampert really helped against Kingdra. For my last trick, I guess... I guess Alakazam, why not? I'm debating between Alakazam and Breloom. Who did I start with? Charizard? Yes. Good. Good. I really hope you don't go straight into Kingdra, because that would suck. Go into something that's not Kingdra, please. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Thank you. I prefer you also still want to do Kingdra, but at the very least now, I will, Okay, good. No Kingdra. Yay. I'm still gonna go for it. Ooh, nice. You're using Sludge. That does damage. Indeed. Sometimes you forget. Because I know some poison moves... Oh, yeah, that's toxic. That's what I'm thinking. But I think there's another one that doesn't... Oh. You're burned. I'm poisoned. And card game, poison does 1 damage per turn. Burn does 2? It's like 2 or 3, but you fill the coin to see if you keep it. Score a perfect 100 out of 100. Oh, thanks. You're so nice. But, unfortunately, I'm still at 71. Alright. Let us move forward. I know, like, the final 5 or 3 is going to be tough because I start using legendaries. And these are already being scary. Not as scary, but still scary. Like this one, you still have a Swampert problem. For them, not me. Raichu, I guess, and... I don't like using Alakazam. I don't know. I don't really see a need for Alakazam, Psychic, blah 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 blah. Let's go Breloom. There's enough there that he can have some fun. The Viper! The design is fine, but the fact that the way he moves is so weird. It makes me wonder if that was their intention. Because the different guys made this game, but it's so weird, like, it's like, come on, man, straighten out. It's so curvy. I don't like you. Because I don't know what you're going to use, so I don't want to switch out. Yes, I have Raichu waiting in the wings for you. That's fine, we take that. Just as long as it doesn't confuse. Good. Alright, goodbye, Milotic. I'll be having one of you shortly. By shortly, I mean I need to do approximately 68 more battles after this one, and then do a lot of that one thing where you do this, the berry blender. So we'll get it done. It's usually sad that that happens, but when it doesn't Elko, it's all good. Hey, he had his swimming lessons.
So that's always nice, you know? And they go down. 70. 72.
Yes, a battle can end in defeat. That is correct. Hopefully not for me. For the rest of this challenge. It'll be fine, but I'd rather not happen. $73. Breathtaking, elegant blood, beauty in battle. So you have a melodic? You do not. I would say that you got some beauty Pokemon like Meganium and Ninetales. As for me, in my house, we shall serve the Lord. As I said, okay, so Swampert, Charizard, I hate picking a second. We'll run Alakazam.
What are the odds of it coming down to Umbreon and Alakazam, right? What are the odds of that?
Granted, Alakazam and Gardevoir would not be very nice either, but, you know. This will be a 2-hit KO. So they get 1 hit. Dang. That's crazy. Going to giving me that extra 1. Definitely need to pay attention to that. So that's turn 2 after Future Strike. It usually does it like what? After the second turn? Ninetales is fine as long as we Oko. Don't start that again. Come on. Burst through. Let's go. Come on. Yes, thank you. Earthquake. Blah. Yeah, that's what Swampert was doing. He's going blah. Wait. Did I just not get a hit in last time before I ended up swapping? I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Alakazam doesn't get used that often, so we'll swap to him. Mostly because he's got Levitate. Otherwise, I'd Earthquake him. And yeah, I'm not super worried about whatever attack he's about to use. See, not worried. That did a lot more than what I thought it would. This should Oko, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, Alakazam really does not have good defenses, does he? Either way, we move onward.
Yeah. But I won't deny, like, you start losing enough times that, like, it starts to get frustrated. Depends on what it is, you know. Because there are some times, like, you can just enjoy, like, the sport or the game or whatnot, regardless. And then there are times where, like, it's hard, you can't even really do that, you know. Oh, here's the Blaziken. Do, 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 do. Alright. We are going to go with Mr. Swampert. Charizard and Mr. Raichu. Oh, wait, no, actually, I think it's a girl. I think it's Miss Raichu. I can't remember. Of course you're first. Just don't do anything that I don't like. See, I thought Raichu was a girl. I like having like, well, it typically is just Pikachu. But I started liking to use Raichu recently a little lot more. So Raichu's pretty cool. I'm glad I switched out because, well, I'm not worried about Wailord being able to easily KO my Swampert, but that would definitely make it a lot harder and a lot more annoying. Skarmory? Yay! For some reason, they like to send out the ones that will ruin your day first. At least if they have two options. Oh, we didn't get to see Blaziken? That's sad. I mean, I would have had to deal with him with all the paralysis stuff, but I mean, I'm using like a double kick and not like getting immune, but hey, Blaziken's a cool Pokemon, right? He's in my top 5 right now. Alrighty. We're getting closer. We'll see. Like I said, I'm planning on keeping going. Especially because we're this close. So, yeah. Gonna try to push forward. I'd love to get it finished tonight. Granted, my goal was to get the entire project that I've been working on done before the new year, but the week of isn't as bad, you know? Anyway, Swampert, because it ruins a lot of those guys' day. Then, I guess... I guess Breloom, because... Let's see, probably get it right on. And Ursaring will not like Breloom. Alakazam, why not? Ursaring! Because he's got a ring on his belly! I have a Swampert with an earthquake under his feet! Oh man, that reminds me. I don't know if any of you guys heard of a show called The Mystic Knights of Tir Na Nog. Or Tir Na Nog. Or something like that. It's hard to remember, honestly. Like how you say it. But like... yeah, it's a thing. It really is. And... either way, basically, it's medieval Power Rangers. And instead of saying, if Morphin Time, and Pterodactyl, and all that fun stuff, they'd, like, say, their element, and then something, whatever, like, it's, and one of them was Earth, like, it's Earth beneath me, air above me, water around me. So it kind of says it like that. And then, yeah, Earth beneath me, air above me, water around me, and fire within me. I keep thinking there was a 5th one. I think there's only 4 actual Mystic Knights, but I think there's like a Green Ranger Tommy type thing. Ooh, this is risky. Let's do it. Like I said, we've already lost the streak, so let's try it. Yay! I hate it that I can't remember when certain things happen. Just today, you'll concede the match to you. What? You lost. Like, it wasn't even close, dude. What do you mean you conceded to me? It sounds like it was, like, close, and you're like, oh, I'm fine. Fun note. Had I not stopped, accidentally reset last day, we'd be done. Oh. So you're an actor.
Okay. Well, flamethrower will help because
A lot of these don't like flamethrower. Probably Swampert and Braylon.
okay, you don't like flamethrower.
Or maybe you would. You're like literally you got literally frozen in the ice. So maybe he actually would love flamethrower. He warmed up, become a Stormland again. I feel so sorry for the Leleys. Oh, now we got the big ones. I won't lie, the biggest reason why, like Swampert, not Swampert, Sceptile was one of my least favorite. I did not care for the Tree Tail. It's not bothered me as much as of recently, especially when it megas. But it's just like they took a tree, just like shoved it onto his tail. It just did not look good. Yes, we are in potential ancient power range. Or Rock Blast, that also sucks. Oh, dang it. Our streak ended again. Oh well. I'm not too worried. Like, again, after it happened, you know, it happened. But then after it happened the second time, by that point, I'm just like, it's fine. That's probably you'll see me be a little bit more reckless and being okay with a Pokemon getting knocked out.
Which you could see it being a little bit more strategic.
Because then again, you can bring in Pokemon safely without having to then take a hit.
Yes, I am super. Thank you. I'm Superman. Doo-doo-doo.
That's crazy though that Superman is in the public domain now. It's kind of weird how like certain things you can't do, you know? Like he can't fly. He can jump real good, but he can't fly. Which symbol he uses on his chest does matter. There's the mythical! Yay for mythicals! Woo! This might be one time I act. Well, not one time. I doubt it's the only time I use him, but anyway, Swampert, Charizard, Umbreon. Yeah, because 3 of them. Okay, it'd be neutral against Jirachi. That's fine. Flygon's fine. Because I got a Swampert with Ice Beam. Yay. Oh, you... Just tilt your head upwards. Yeah, I wasn't expecting too much damage from that. And... you go boom. I won't lie, I think another reason why I definitely prefer to have done this singles instead of doubles, because there are so many more additional, I think that's Okos. But yeah, there's so many different additional strategies, like Earthquake flying stuff, and then, especially the one that's kind of, is like Earthquake with a protecting Pokemon, and you just don't realize it. Okay, you don't have Levitate, correct? Mr. Jirachi, you must have the bonus disc. I see how it is. Can we trade? I will gladly trade my Swampert for your Jirachi. Or any of the Pokemon on my team right now. I'll gladly trade them, because I can easily get another one. I mean, no. Okay, actually, okay, I haven't, bred Swampert, so I'd have to like restart one of my games. How did you miss? What does that mean? Is that like Destiny Bond? I only remember it from the card game, and one of the cards
like, I forget exactly what it was, but like if you hit it with it and then you something about like an instant KO someone if you like hit it with after something or another. I forget what it was. No, you hit it with it and then after I think 2 turns the Pokemon's knocked out. I think that's what it was. Okay, yeah, that was. Yeah, there you go. I'm like, what was it? I forgot. Wait. Okay, 60. Dang it. What was it? No! I forgot! 3. So we're at 674. Right? Oh no. Oh great, I forgot to do something. Alright, I'm gonna take a small little break and I'll be right back.
when you think you know, close things. Okay, I have returned. I'm resetting the chat bot again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So as before, if you're there, say hi. Otherwise, say hi anyways. Okay, we are looking at Charizard, Swampert, and then Braylon. Let's go. It's not an idea. I don't like having to like swap Pokemon or whatnot. I just don't like doing it. It's no fun. All right. Don't have anything scary. Don't have anything scary. That's kind of scary. Even more so when you hit. Okay, go through, go through, go through. Ah! If he now does a... Okay, that's fine. Alright, come on. Through. Come on! Like, if I lose Charizard before we get to the next one... 3 times in a row! Come on! Good! Ugh! Now you better finish it off, because I would have been really sad. I would have cried. I'd be like, oh no, I'm sad now. That's what would happen, I promise. Typhlosion. That is a quick swap to Swampert. What is that? Don't be grass. It's not grass. So we are fine. If I stick and hit myself 3 times in a row... There's one! Hit! Thank you! Like I said, I'd rather do something than nothing. Doing nothing is sadness. Doing something is at least... You have Giga Drain?! Ugh. So remember those continues I was talking about? Good thing I still have Charizard. Even though it's on its last legs. Thanks to this stupid, stinking 3-ton block. Good, you better die. What went wrong is your strategy is what's wrong with this sport. Sorry, Swampert. And Charizard too.
But then again, you're the one who hit yourself, so... Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. Okay, I'll try. And succeed. Hope you don't mind. Oh, you got a Swampert. I see how it is. I don't blame you. But Swampert's my dirty trick! Anyways, Swampert, Breloom for sure. Let's see. Definitely not Raichu, because too many ground... Like, 3 ground types. Definitely not Raichu. Alakazam. Sure. Yes. Do I have the problem about Alakazam being having really bad defenses? Sure. But... Wait, you copying 2 of my Pokemon. What the heck? Yes, I'm gonna need to do some lunches. Are you kidding me? Confusion! Hit through. Ah. It said through, not yourself. Are we going for 3 times? Like, it's not as worrisome against the Raichu, but like, I'm still confused going into the next Pokemon. Swampert, no less. Thank you. Like, I don't want to switch out because they can do a lot of damage, as we've seen. Muddy water? Ability to low... There's still one more Pokemon after Swampert, isn't there? I need you to outspeed Breloom. Thank you! Swampert's my dirty trick! Even though I use clean water! Okay, Piloswine is fine. Not when you land a blizzard! Headbutt. Yeah, we are not doing the move that can hurt. Thank you, Kyodin, if that's your real name. Okay. Yes, we're at 80, so we should expect... Okay. What's that feeling based on? Your team? You got a Groudon? Ugh. Jerk is what we say to that, right? Swampert, Charizard, Breloom, sure. Like, I knew they did.
the drought. Because, like, I knew the Reggies were coming up. I didn't know I was have to deal with Groudon. A crit? Are you kidding me? Facing Groudon? Whatever. Charizard, we're gonna have a boosted flamethrower. Ugh. Dang it! I needed that Oko. No, miss. Oh, there goes Charizard. Ugh. I was not expecting Groudon. Course flamethrower. Okay. Yes. We're starting with Charizard. Please start with Groudon again, because if you change it, Charizard, Swampert, Breloom. You know, I was kind of joking about the 70. I don't need 74, whatever. But I might have to hope for a crit for with flamethrower. Or a miss of ancient power. Miss. Ugh. Oh! He survived? He survived that? I didn't think he would. This is a stinking Groudon we're talking about. I didn't know it was a range. Yeah, let's try for it.
Seriously.
Groudon. Ugh. I think what kind of makes me a little bit mad, I could have potentially won that battle if it wasn't for the range. Okay,
I'll do this, but I don't know if we.
still get the perfect continue or not.
Okay, we do. 75.
Yes, please. Thank you. $20 more to go. Math? That's math, right? Sine, cosine, the other thing he said? Okay. Raichu, Swampert, and... Alakazam. Man, I thought I'd be stuck at Groudon for a while. Sorry, I was not expecting that. No, Charizard. Yeah, maybe I should have considered doing that. Yeah, that does make sense, because two of my Pokemon will have a problem with grass. What are you changing to? Oh wait, Petal Dance is locked in. Okay. That is fine. It should finish it. Yes.
Alrighty.
Woo! I know he's going to be facing the Reggies eventually. Still was not expecting Groudon. Much as I hate to say it, let's recover. That's fine. Mostly because I don't want to switch into Raichu. Yeah, that's not going to help. Just go for Psychic. Oh! Well, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, now I do feel more safe to swap it into Swampert. But I knew, like, Raichu doesn't like being hit, so it wouldn't have been a good time all around. Dang! I get some damage from that. Yeah, leftovers. That makes sense. How about an earthquake? You like that?
Who knows? Yeah, I knew it was going to be a 2-hit KO.
I'm not super worried about Defense Curl.
Alright. Cool.
Doo-doo. Getting closer. That was weird, right? Right? Excuse me. Swampert, Breloom, Char. Yeah, I don't mean to be chomping on something, but I kind of need something so I can keep going. it.
Oh, that's fine. I totally am fine with a choice band.
So nice of you to power up my earthquake. Matang, do you have levitation?
Oh, he doesn't. Like, I hate when I can't remember what they have. Is there a version of Matang that has a levitate?
Yeah. Possibly they didn't give it to him because the other one doesn't do that. So, I mean, might as well.
Because it's powered up. Yeah.
Cool.
Dude.
Yes. Okay, Mr. Bandana Guy.
Otherwise known as Feek. I feel sorry for him though. Can you imagine the bullies? They're like, hey, it's Mr. Feek, aka Fecal Matter. That's pronounced like Ike. Alright. We are going to do Swampert, Charizard, and
Ali Kazam. Alright, Ike. It could be Ike. Yeah, it's fine. Gligar is fine.
guys, I have a Swampert with. Ooh, should I use Surf or Ice Beam? Surf. Oh, fun. Oof. Did more damage than I hoped.
I mean, it's stabbed and boosted with the water, and I'm pretty sure it's technically stronger than Ice Beam. Like, it's not as much, but it still is.
Alright, we do a little swappy. Now, you know what his battle strategy was. Earthquakes with flying Pokemon. Big a drain.
Alright, now that you've had your little snack,
Time to roast the puffball.
might be down by 10. Would prefer to... I just don't feel like switching.
Okay, what are we getting hit with? Rock Slide? Yep.
Yeah, I know. That was more of a, I just don't feel like switching.
Alright.
Pupitar is down and we move forward. Yes, lost. I don't know. It really depends. First off, because if we eventually see Kyogre, right? I don't know how. I don't know. Because I still have 2 Pokemon that can do that. But I don't know if Raichu will outspeed Kyogre, you know?
Alright. Swampert. Breloom, and we'll go with Umbreon, sure. Have I used Umbreon, like, I know I selected him for the battle, but have I actually used him once? We'll do our Earthquake into Surf thing.
And I think this KOs. It does. Cool.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually, like, I know I've selected Umbreon, but I don't think I've actually sent him out in battle yet. That makes me sad. Maybe if I gave him, like, Psychic or something, I might have used him more, but...
Anyways, we go with Earthquake. Yay! Yes, you did. You did try.
Yeah, we'll be done with... I might be able to get this done before the new year, but I won't be able to get the full thing
Done, because I'm gonna have to do a lot of like various breeding, including at least one starter. I think I still need, I still need to do Swampert as well.
Alright, team. Breloom, Swampert, and Charizard, I guess. Okay, good. We want to see Quagsire. We want to see the Quag.
Even if I remember right,
This doesn't KO. That's fine. It's like so close. Well, it might have rose a lot. It wasn't enough. Okay. Vigoroth is a little scary. First off, because I'm pretty sure he's a 2-hit KO. And Slash is scary. Thank you, Breloom. You've relieved all my fears.
it's such a nice Pokemon.
Well, Mega Drain, but I think, as I said, I don't think it matters that much. Well, yeah, it doesn't L-Code, what I meant. That's crazy. Quagsire must have some crazy special defense. Considering it's Quad Reap to Mega Drain.
And yet, it took about the same amount as Mr. Horsey.
Seadra there. Right, Miss Seadra. Alright, Minzen. Alright. $15 left to go. Veteran. Did you see that one dude? He had a Groudon! Are you a Groudon veteran? You are not a Groudon veteran.
Instead, you are a Swampert enthusiast.
Or maybe a Swampert anti-enthusiast. Alright. Swampert. Yeah, Swampert. Raichu. Umbreon, why not? Maybe it'll be the first time we use them, you know? Good. Thank you. I do not need no stinking hit myself 3 times in a row shenanigans. Okay. Thank you, Tentacruel.
You were nice and helpful in my way to prove myself to Ho-Oh.
And despite he's Ho-Oh, instead of going to Ho-In region, he's going probably to the Kanto region.
That was the version I started it in, and while I do have 2 Ruby versions, admittedly, it's just so much easier to just do things in Fire Red.
We could have a flinching issue. Don't flinch. Good. But, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, the Battle Tower is cool, but I can only just trade in Pokemon. But it's easier to train in Fire Red. It's easier to make money in Fire Red. It's just generally easier in Fire Red. If it had a Battle Tower, it'd be like, yay.
Or the ability. Plus, again,
With Fire Red, I can trade, especially now that I got it's set up. I can actually trade between Leaf Green that's just starting out, or with the other one. I don't know if this knocks me out, admittedly. It does. That is fine. Sorry, Swampert. Alright. For the first time, ladies and gentlemen, it's Umbreon! You suck. Morning Sun sucks. Yes. Are you really guys just gonna spam Morning Sun? I mean, this is only like 5 power points, but still. There. Yes, I'm aware of how hypocritical that is to confuse them, but whatever. Shadow Ball's fine. Yeah, Umbreon takes those all day. Alright, bite him up. Chomp. What's with I get hit myself in 3 times in a row. He doesn't once so far. He's just like, what, 3 Morning Sun so far? That should be 4.
oh, sweet, cool, a crit. I love that. I actually do love that. That's nice. So that did sound like sarcasm. All right, I'm going to be right back because I need some water. Goodbye. have returned to continue our adventures in the 100 Game Challenge. Oh.
Apparently I had it set to... When did I get off by 1?
You are outrageously tough. So you're gonna have like a Kyogre? No.
I have a Metagross, but I'm not as worried about Metagross, admittedly. Okay. Swampert, Charizard, and... Ooh.
Raichu.
Why are you starting with the ones that I don't want you to start with? Even more that. Intimidate. Grr. Ugh. Yeah, it's still in the vocode, but still. I do need to do something about that before our good friend Metagross comes out.
Yeah, because losing my attack power is not nice.
You're doubly not nice.
I mean, yes, Charizard could potentially handle Metagross, but whatever. Ice Beam it is. Ready, set, freeze!
Shadow Ball?
Huh. That wasn't very nice. That's fine as we Ice Beam you. Whee! Cool. One more to go. Is it Metagross?
It's Raichu. Huh. Why didn't you use Metagross? Because you almost killed me, that's why. Oh, that's sad. That Raichu does not love you.
I'm generally curious which one's stronger.
Frustration at max power or return at max power? You must use just like herbs and stuff. That's why you use frustration, right? Over being nice and lovely to your Pokemon. Alright. Now we do the that's time for the double googly eyes. Electric. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, Charizard, Swampert, and Breloom, I'd say. Okay. We got Charizard with the flamethrower.
And chase down!
Next up is Bonnet.
Will Charizard prevail?
Let's find out. Charizard, use flamethrower.
It was effective!
Out comes the Blaziken. Will the Winged Dragon face down the Fighting Chicken? Let us see. Yadenoko, Sky Uppercut. What was he thinking? I guess that'd probably be stronger than potentially like Blaze Kick or... I don't know about Flamethrower though.
Dude. 88.
The belt with the 0. And the 0 with the belt is collected. Alrighty. Another win. Moving on. Why did 789? I don't know, but here's 89. I do intend to win, but if you have Kyogre... Okay, you have a water team, but thankfully no Kyogre. That would be funny if a rich boy had Kyogre. That's just kind of funny to me. You know? He's like, hey daddy, can... this Pokemon's not good enough. Can you catch me a stronger one, please? And the dad goes out of his way to go and catch a Kyogre just to make his boy happy. Or I guess he'd probably pay someone. I don't know, but like if you got paid to catch a Kyogre and to give it to some guy, your client's son, would you? I do like that they usually will send out the next one that they send out will be the one that you can take out. Okay, he didn't even use the ground type, so we're good. We're chilling. We're cooking. We're making calamari. Little tougher on the edges, but that's what happens when you cook with thunder. I mean, you could have had Kyogre. My goodness. It's so crazy. We're about to get to 90. One more battle than 90. And there are only 10 more to go. Greetings! Our battle. Shall we begin? We shall.
The Reggies, huh?
Okay. Breloom can actually handle a good chunk of them, actually, funny enough. Yeah, he can handle all the Reggies, and Relicanth, and Wailord, and do decent amount on Flygon. Swampert can do a good chunk of some more. And for our final pick, we'll go with good old Charizard. I thought the Reggies were going to be like 97 or something. How dare you, good sir, starting with Flygon. Could have flung, no, it's still done damage. Instead I gotta swap the Charizard. I guess wing attack. What do you do, good sir? Dragon Claw. Lovely. I'm good with trading with you. You missed? Wing attack can miss? I didn't know wing attack could miss. He should survive this, but dang, I did not know he could miss. Please be enough to finish. Okay, crit, so lovely. How dare you, good sir? I was really hoping for Reggie Steel, Reggie Ice.
I guess not. I guess actually that's probably it.
Bruh, dang it. What was that other one? Oh, the fish. I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? No, I don't know how much goo his defenses is. That is fine. Oh. Dang. Okay, that's crazy. So, here we go. One more Pokemon to go. Who shall it be? Place your bets now. Will it be another Reggie? Yes, it will.
Took too long.
It's weird. He could have sent him out next instead of Charizard. I'm not worried because I'm pretty sure, like, okay, if Swampert outspeeds this guy, Charizard definitely outspeeds this guy because, yeah, Charizard outspeeds Swampert. Meaning that even if somehow he knocks out Swampert, though this should be enough.
Yes. Even if he somehow knocked out Swampert, a blaze boosted
Flamethrower from Charizard would be, yeah.
That's it, folks.
We are now in the final 10. I'm still expecting the Reggies much later. It's crazy. See, I'm a little worried because I do remember when I did this challenge before. Oh, and like the main one, I struggled against the main guy, like the final guy. But part of that was because I didn't want to send in certain Pokemon because they was at 87. And I was working on training at the time.
Man, the other guys in the story are a lot cooler. I love the fact that in the story they'll be like, welcome to... This is the beginning of Area 10 or whatever. You know, I love that they did that. But now they don't anymore. So it makes me sad.
And you have an Entei. Are they all going to have legendaries now from now on? Entei's not terrible, especially because everything's weak to ground. It's so crazy. But now I have to decide on the rest of my Pokemon. Okay. There's enough there, like 2 poison types, so Alakazam. And I guess Charizard, just because
that way I can have a neutral
for Entei if I need it. Entei's definitely not legendary, because they have a legend. Entei, and I don't. Okay. This is an Oko... Oh, barrier. Never mind, it may not be. Barrier only affects the user, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, we survived. The barrier mattered. Yeah, because I know that he's... Yeah. Yeah, I definitely prefer the legendaries to be first instead of last. That way I can get them out of the way sooner. And I don't have to get... That way I have access to all of my Pokemon. As opposed to potentially certain Pokemon getting KO'd before that point. you didn't even use Ginte? You have an Inte.
I misclicked. I actually didn't mean hit surf, but then again, I don't think it matters.
No, seriously, you have an Inte and you didn't use it? I figured all of the guys that have legendaries would at least use their legendary. I feel insulted. You didn't think I was good enough to see your Inte, even though you must have stolen it from me because I have Inte. Yeah, you probably would have done a little bit better if you had Inte.
Nine more to go.
9 more to go. Ho-Oh is almost mine. Ugh. I don't think I ever did this as a kid. So, it's you who wants me to thump you. Is that right? Yes. No. That's not right. Okay. Solid team. Okay, I don't like your solid team, but it is a solid team. Breloom, Raichu, Swampert. I don't like the Alakazam. Don't start with Alakazam, please. Not who I wanted you to start with, but that's fine. I definitely prefer Ludicolo over Alakazam. Rain Dance. I think it's okay. I think they have Swift Swim and Rain Dance. Let's see what they have. They might have Swift Swim, which puts them ahead of me. Lovely. That did a lot for not very effective. Yeah, like, on the one hand, yes, Mach Punch would be amazing. But I also don't feel like I need it half the time. Thankfully, you don't have Swift Swim, so we're going to punch you in the face. To the sky! So far, so good. Well, Rain! Yeah, actually, that's that works well. Kinda. I think he has thick fat. I know he has thick fat. It's something where, like, I don't know if that's the only one he has. But it doesn't matter,
Because he's down. 8 more to go.
Yes, you got thumped. Thumped. That reminds me of, like, in, like, Winnie the Pooh. Like, they didn't use the word thump, but they used trounced. It's trouncing time. I don't want to be trounced. I forgot what they even actually did in it. Look up a good sweat.
Yes.
Battle! Raikou! Are you going to use your Raikou? Probably not. Swampert. Alakazam. I guess Breloom. Yeah, I do need someone if... Okay, you actually you actually start with your legendary. I prefer it because I have access to my entire team to try to knock you out. Just don't flinch me. Good. Thank you. Now kill.
Goodbye, Mr. Legendary. But I have more respect for you because you actually used your legendary.
Instead of the one who didn't. We are swapping out because I... Oh no! Don't have someone who can take care of him.
I hate this. Because... Okay.
I don't like that he outspeeds. Please do not have whatever that grass move was. I think it was Giga Drain. Thank you for using Ice Beam, good sir.
Ooh! Yes! Surf it to finish it off! Dang it! Come on! They eventually will thaw out. As much as I hate this, as much as that's annoying, they will thaw out. Are you kidding? You wait till now to do this? You threw it 3 times in a row? Are you kidding me? Surf? 4 times in a row. 4 times. Thank you. But still kind of aggravating. Yes, he only has 1 more Pokemon after this. But it's still aggravating that he hit himself 4 times in a row. It is a good thing he froze. Because seriously, ugh. While Swords Dance can be scary, it's not scary right now because you're gonna die, so you know. Oh, Oko. I prefer to use that word. KO. Or yeah.
Not Oko, but there we go.
Beh. Well,
Regardless.
7 more to go. We can see the ending. It's almost here. New. We are moving forward. Onward. Yay. The Johto starters, the Ori starters, and a Pinsir. Blah. Charizard for sure. Swampert Breloom. Yeah, because at least 2 of them don't like Charizard. Please send out one of those. Thank you. I have a feeling you're not going to die in 1 hit, but it's still the thought that counts, right? Sorry, there was a weed in your garden and we had to burn it. Relegator. I'm worried because the widget knocked out again. I would say you need to tell me when that happens so I can fix it, but, well, obviously that shouldn't be on you anyways. But, more importantly, I can't see it if that happens. Did I not get that much from that? Or did that, whatever he did, do a lot of damage? I guess it just did a lot of damage. Cool. Mega Drain! Slurp, slurp. Alrighty, who's last? Please do not be Typhlosion. Well, you're not Typhlosion.
let's headbutt you. Hyper Beam. Lovely.
That is fun.
Because we send in Charizard, all nice, safe, and he can take you out. Yay. So, goodbye, good sir. Or, madame.
And with that, we move on.
And say, only 6 more left. Wait, no one used Suicune? Huh. Yeah, I just realized. Like, the first guy used... What, the first guy used Entei, then the second guy used Raikou? No, the third guy used Raikou. So, maybe you gonna use Raikou? Maybe Suicune? Okay, you're hearing me. Okay, well, as long as you're hearing me, that's nice. Say hello. Say hi to the chat. You and your Latios! Yeah, I meant Latios, and somehow, like, I started to say Latios. How dare you, good sir? And you have a levitate. Okay. Swampert, Raichu, and, Umbreon, let's go.
Start with the dragon, please? So I can ice beam it? That's fine. That's fine. You have like flash fire, I think. Yeah, you have flash fire.
I don't like Sunny Day because it lowers my surf, but I'm not using surf, but still. You know, I'm delivering up some earth-based packages. Oof. I'm scared to switch, but I need to switch. You know, Raichu. Please no Hyper Beam. I don't want to see Bite either. That's still scary. Even more so if he uses Hyper Beam. Come on. Tell me you secretly love... Okay. That's what I say. Tell me you secretly love your trainer. Okay, good. You're taken care of. Goodbye. Now it is Latias, right? You did not use your legendary. Oh, okay. I don't know why you didn't use your legendary, but sure. I forgot I had Rock Smash. Yeah, you can tell he's from a playthrough team. He was gonna go down, or she was gonna go down. So it's fine. Of course, instead of picking the other legendary known as Latias, he picks the legendary known as Miltank. That is
Gone. Goodbye.
and 5 more to go. It's like 5 golden rings. We're battling on rings, so it makes sense. And even though it's actually New Year's Eve, it still makes sense. There we go. Yay. Okay, 5 more. Getting the goose, getting the woohoo type thing, you know? Got no muscles on your bones at all. I didn't know I needed muscles. Okay, there's the Suicune. I'm like, what? Ooh, I hate the fact. Who do I start with? Okay. We'll start with Breloom. And then, of course, Whomper and good old Raichu. But yeah, I didn't know. I work my mouth muscle all the time. You know, that's what you need, right? Your mouth muscle. That's fine. I had a feeling that she wouldn't start with her legendary. That's why I decided to go Breloom instead of the other one. Okay. I just saw how bad her defense is. That was a resisted hit. Granted, it's Earthquake, but it's Stab Earthquake on top of that. But still. There's the Suicune. You're gonna have Ice Beam, aren't you? There it is. Yay! I'm at the point where I'm no longer expecting perfect wins. But... Okay, good. Thankfully, you outspeed. You didn't finish it, but that's fine. Surely... Oh. That's actually good. That's actually good. Yes, it's a raid special defense, but that is way more than half. How does Thunderbolt miss? You've got to have some kind of bright powder or something, right? Because there's no way Thunderbolt misses. Stinking cheat. Ugh. Like, the fact of using lower accuracy stuff kind of dropped you down on the coolness factor of you actually using your legendary. It's probably how that one move, maybe, I don't know. Can one attack miss? I don't know. I was about to knock it up, but I forgot he has one more Pokemon. Or she, whatever. Alrighty, you have Torrent. But it's not Earthquake Insurance! Okay. As long as something dumb that doesn't happen, like I get Parahaxed. Or Frozen! Are you kidding me? I'm gonna lose another battle because of sticking being frozen! Oh, that makes me mad. Ugh. I have 90 left? Have I not been keeping track of them properly? Oh, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, you probably get, like... Yeah, no. Yeah, you get so many from the start. Same thing. Hopefully we won't get Parahaxed again. Well, not Parahaxed, but Frozen. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I could try another strat, but the Ice Beam was going to take out Breloom, I'm pretty sure, no matter what. Wait, is it 2-hit a KO a range? I guess so. I just realized you can actually see their number. Huh.
I mean, it's like, okay, it's not that I just realized that. Like, I have been using the number to realize it, whatever. But now I guess I more just realized how odd it is that you see the number.
Yeah. After 95 battles, you just realized that was odd?
Wait, now you're doing Porygon? Oh, I hate you. This better kill you. One hit, let's go.
Good.
The fact you stinking copied Effect Spore.
You didn't lose Suicune? Are you kidding me? Why would you not use Suicune? Like, I know I complained about your para hacks, but like, come on, use your legendary, man. Haha, you wasted your turn.
Wait, I actually should have swapped the headbutt. Oh, well, too late now.
Yeah, I think you have a couple of continues from the start. Exactly. Let's talk about mouth muscles. I guess technically you could potentially like have such that bond that you can like speak with your Pokemon telepathically. Like that one Frontier brain. Alright. 4 more to go. I mean, on the one hand, it's like, I get the thing because they're so high up there, so obviously they see themselves as being stronger than all the ones before them. But at the same time, it's like, you do know I also knocked out all those other people before you, right? You do know that, right? Anyways, Swampert, Char, and we'll go Alakazam, just for fun. Just to have an answer to, I guess, yeah, but I wouldn't use Wing Attack on this.
This Wilna Oko.
Won't lie, I'm scared about what she's going to use. How dare you? I guess it's fine. Never mind, it is not fine. Meanie. He's for cover, so ha! Oh wait, I meant reflect. That crit, didn't it? Yeah, that crit. I don't know what's gonna have, so I have to prepare that he's gonna have Giga Drain. I'd love it if you don't have Giga Drain. Or if that just finished you off, don't have Giga Drain.
Miss? For some random reason?
Of course not. Oh, that didn't Oko? Huh. I mean, it might as well. Because I don't... No. He had... Never mind, yeah. I wish he'd finished from this range. Are you kidding me? And of course... That might be another loss.
Oh, every time I start to be like, you know, it's kind of weird how like you think blah 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 blah, and then they win.
Maybe I should stop doing that.
Metagross is fine. This is gonna do a lot. I don't think it Okos, but it's gonna do a lot. It Okos, never mind. I thought Metagross had a lot more defense than that. Oh no! break. You're kidding me. Oh, you laughing? Oh, you laughing now? We're gonna make one minor change. Yeah. Do. Come on, let's get to the battle. Breloom, Swampert, Charizard. Let's go. Then again, last time she changed her. I mean, they usually change their team. Cause that makes sense. But that is disappointing when they do that. Oh, good. You're kidding me. It just doesn't do as much, but it still does a lot. Please don't be Skarmory. Nah, we don't want to give you what you want. Are you kidding me? Yes, I know it has low accuracy, but it's... When they say 95%, like, it should rarely miss. But I don't think it's... It's 90. It should still rarely miss. Alright, can we get Metagross after this? Please? I'd love if you had Metagross. And not... Whatever. Bulk up. Fun. Flamethrower! Alright, we move on. Also, 3 more to go! No. Okay, maybe a little. But, okay, there you go. That's what you get. Because you asked. You did ask specifically for me to laugh. This is the one I was positive he would have the riches. But then again, I may be thinking of XD. I know they don't have this, like, full-on challenge. But yeah, I know they don't have this full-on challenge, but I do know they have something. And there's the Latios. You and your dragons. I don't really have a good... I have Swampert. with its ice beams. I guess Alakazam Umbreon?
Oh, I should have done Charizard because of the Sceptile.
If she's okay, she didn't start with. Don't get me wrong, I respect you for starting with your legendary. Well, I think it's more just like, I actually like it, the fact that you start with your legendary. But I don't like that. It's better. This, please, Oko. I'd love it if you Oko. Please, 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 please. Please, Oko. No. Memento? Where is... Okay, I know you die. Why? I should have picked Charizard. Probably. Thankfully, that is... Please outspeed. Thank you. Ooh, would have loved if you code. Of course you have Crunch. Yeah, I hate that. Okay, please tell me we can take these all day. Not if I don't get... Not if it gets a crit. Okay, one more to go. Salamence. Yay. I'm gonna confuse you. I am glad dragon moves are all special. Dude, that'd be a lot more scary. And you have Earthquake. Of course you have Earthquake. Okay. That is fine. We send in the Swampert. You survive. Hit yourself, please. Thank you. His attack power is crazy. Granted, he did use Dragon Dance. Okay. Good. Yes, I complained about the whole confusion thing, but good enough to graduate. I don't graduate with flying colors. It's just good enough. Thanks. Stinking lady with just about like if you could mega this Sceptile, you would have all megas. All right. 99. Can you just like send all Magikarps out so I can just move on? Okay. Raichu. Swampert. Charizard. Begin. Please start with Milotic? Of course not. It's always sad when they switch it up. Like when they bring out the one that you did not need for the one you're sending out. Sandstorm, huh? That's fine. Okay. Kind of, please don't do my donut? Can't catch a break, huh? I don't trust swapping into like a height. No, we'll do it. Nope. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. So we're going to... I need to check. Does wing attack have... It has, so yes. I guess brick break is actually... I don't know, so you slash or brick break? A slash. Get some damage on you as we get attracted. That would have been a free switch. That is evil. I'm glad you learned your lesson from the Ninetales. Yeah, Raichu would not have liked that. Am I going? Yep. That's fine. The biggest threat from the Swampert was the, whatchamacallit, was the Cacturn, so we should be good. Thunderbolt. Here we go. Whee! Okay. Stabilize, fine. We're going to Thunder Wave. Will it matter? Who knows? Well, that wasn't very nice. Well, Thunderbolt. Like, I'm not at the point where I just want to get some damage on them, so just in case it's not an Hoko from Earthquake. Thank you. Now die. Or not, whatever. That's fine. Ooh, you survived that one! Yay! Epic moment! Epic moment! Thunderbolt! Yay! Do it! Yay! Cool!
And now, we're at 99, which means
there's only one more. Infatuated with your skills? Yeah, you did that with your Milotic, which was really not nice. Alright. It is time. We have. Continue. Like 90 attempts. The president asked me if I wanted to stop. I have like 90 attempts to beat the last guy. We are here for all the marbles. There's an item over there. No item? How dare you? Alright. Here we go. I'm ready to beat you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Talk to. Hey, come over here. It turned me around. Good job. So good of you to come. Let me show you a battle of mythical proportions. What does that mean? What are you gonna have? Kyogre, of course you do. That is fine. We will accept your Kyogre and raise you a Swampert, a Breloom, and a Raichu. This is for all the marbles!
Wish that wasn't your starting one, but that's fine.
Ice Beam. I'm glad you didn't go for Confusion. But that wasn't very nice either. There we go. Oh, now you go for the Confusion, jerk. You just wanted to give me false hope, didn't you? You knew it was going to crit, so you decided to do that first.
Go through! Yes! Finish it off!
Ice Beam! Yeah! Woo! Okay.
Altaria is next!
You will go down, too.
An Ice Beam. Don't you dare. Brah!
Dragon Dance is mostly scary, right? It depends on what he's got. Earthquake is scary. Okay, Ice Beam.
We have to finish good, good, good. This is better Oko. Because I don't know if you can take another Earthquake. It does! Okay, last is probably Kyogre. If it's not Kyogre, what are you doing, old man? Thank you. Good. You respect me enough to give me a Kyogre. Okay, cool.
We're in this together, folks. Here we go. Let's do this. Ice Beam, no! We're gonna get Ice Beamed. Okay, thank you, Swampert. Well done. You did amazing, Swampert. Now we send in the Raichu. Will this be it? Will this be the final attack? Let's go. Raichu, Thunderbolt. Ooh, it's not the final attack. What are you using? Hydro Pump? Miss, 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 miss. Ow! Survive, 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 survive. No! Okay, we're gonna have to do it a second attempt because he's gonna outspeed an Ice Beam. Alright. Yep. Getting all hyped up. Oh. I barely lost that. You know it. I know it. The crowd knows it.
Okay.
I guess that's something where, like, do I expect him? Let's change. We're gonna change up the order. We'll start with Breloom. He didn't change.
He's gonna outspeed and kill. Dang it! Ugh. That's actually really annoying.
Why didn't you go for Air Cutter first? You know what? Ice Beam. Breakthrough. Let's go. Not hit yourself. Are you gonna crit again? No. Okay, come on. Shake yourself from the confusion and Ice Beam him, please. Is this going to be another one where he does it 2 in a row? Well, I get... Oh, it's... We have... It's the same thing now. Nope. We lost because of stinking 3 times in a row! Seriously! Doesn't matter now. 4 times in a row.
Clover's like, nah, I'm not feeling this one. Doesn't matter, because Kyogre's going to finish it, and even if he doesn't,
Whatever. Hurry up and knock Raichu out so I can move on.
yeah, I'm not surprised. Let me guess. Altaria or Aggron. I'm just curious. That was adorable. Too bad it didn't do anything. Yep. Quiet. See, now his statement is actually being familiar. So maybe I have actually
Done this before.
Swampert, Raichu, Breloom, go. Good. Thank you for picking that first. I mean, yeah, the first battle I lost because I sticking got hit. Had I gotten some attack off on Kyogre, I think he's being nice to me now. If he doesn't use Kyogre, I will be a little.
I'll be a little offended that you played easy mode on me. Like, I want Ho-Oh and everything, but there you go. Like, it's like, you better still use Kyogre.
Okay, so
We should have more than enough HP to tank at least a Surf. Like a Surf or two or whatnot. That's scary. But also fine. For now.
oh, that's a 2-hit KO? Huh. Alright, Swampert. The final Earthquake. Survive the Hydro Pump. You survived. Finish it off with Earthquake.
And with that, that is the 100th battle! Yeah! And also, technically, a perfect victory.
Whew. Okay. There. You beaten.
Yes, thank you. I have become the new legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ugh. Yes, yes.
Now, oh.
Yeah! Okay, there we go! Yeah! Ho, oh! Ho, oh, ho, oh, ho, oh! Yeah! Yeah. Sure. Yeah! That's awesome! There we go! 100 battles! And our shiny new Ho-Oh. Let's go take a look at it, shall we? Pokemon storage. Where are you? There he is. Summary. He is a impish nature. I have no idea if that's good or not, but he's impish. He's got pressure, fire flying, recover, fire blast. Why doesn't he have sacred fire? Wait a minute. Recover, fire blast, send a swift. Okay. Oh, what's he holding? Sacred Ash. Sacred Ash, right? Oh wait, I thought he was holding something. Yeah, he says he's... Oh. I'm looking... I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, for everyone who has watched this, rather... Most likely you're probably watching this as a... Not the stream, and probably like just watching this stream after the fact. But thank you all so much for watching. This was fun. It's awesome. Finally got Ho-Oh. It is... It's just awesome, you know. I love that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Next time I stream, it will be sometime next year, but that should be kind of obvious because we don't have like. Well, some of you guys are already in the future. What's it like? But yeah, it's not much time before 2025 is fully officially over. So yeah. But the next stream will probably be, I'm gonna try to do at least a stream once a week. At least an hour or two or whatnot. Don't know when they will be. We'll figure it out as we go, but yeah. So yeah, I should be hopefully back to the shiny run next time. Sadly, probably no camera, unfortunately. But yeah. So until next time, Pokefans. Oh wait, I'm not Michael. Anyways, catch you later.
God bless and